Hi, today I'm joined by professional fire risk assessor Andy Leather, and today we're going to be looking at emergency lighting in relation to fire risk assessments, or FRAs, in churches. So Andy, is emergency lighting a part of a fire risk assessment within a church?
Yes, absolutely. We should make sure that people can escape successfully at whatever time of the day. Churches are quite commonly used in the evening, for example, so therefore we need some form of lighting to allow them to do so. And basically what that means is we'll have lighting at exit points, along the route of the exit, along the route of the escape route, and at points of emphasis, for example at fire alarm call points, equipment, that sort of thing.
And what are the main risks associated with not having adequate emergency lighting in a premises like this?
Well, during daytime use, you would not need emergency lighting because we've got the windows that would allow daylight in through the windows to light the whole of the building. However, most churches are used in the evenings and also for late events. And in the winter months, it can be dark at, say, 4 p.m. So it's important we have emergency lighting to light the escape routes and the exit points. There's also a health and safety element to this. So in the middle of winter, if the power is to fail, we need to get the congregation out of the premises safely, and the emergency lighting would allow us to do that.
In this particular church, is there adequate emergency lighting?
Well, we only found one emergency lighting unit, which was in the bell tower. However, the answer is no, because we've got large areas where we would not be able to see to escape if the power failed. So yes, this building does need additional emergency lighting.
So what lighting would you suggest installing and where?
Well, we would have to install any lighting to a British standard, and it's BS 5266. However, particularly in this church, firstly we look at what borrowed light is available. So the light that comes in through the windows on a day-to-day basis. Then we need to make sure we've got appropriate lighting to allow people to escape successfully. So along the escape routes and the points of emphasis. So when there's a change in level, where there's a change of direction, and also we'd have light boxes above the exit points so that people knew that was the place to evacuate from.
Andy, you briefly touched upon BS 5266 there. Could you tell us a little bit more about that standard?
Sure. Within fire safety, there are British standards, and the British standards are there to give us clear direction on what is and is not acceptable when we specify equipment. So anybody who installs any equipment for you should be following a standard. BS 5266 is the standard for emergency lighting. That tells us how many we should have, where we should have them, and the type that we should have. It also gives very good guidance also on the testing and maintenance. So best practice, we will always follow the relevant British standard.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.